Here we are, welcome live to the third installment of Julianna Gold, the Julianna Gold Show. And we have a special guest tonight, a very famous person in Indianapolis that I had never heard of until today. His name is Matt Allen, DJ Matt Allen. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Woo! Okay.
Usually the crowds are very nice, so yeah.
The crowd is huge. What are you talking about? It's massive. Okay, so Matt, you are a DJ, DJ Matt. Tell us about that. What is your favorite thing about DJing? And how long have you done it?
I've started quote unquote like professionally, basically getting paid to do it, playing out for about 3 years now.
Just 3?
Yeah. I started a kind of a concept that molds videos and music together.
That's a new thing right now. It's a bigger new thing, isn't it? Because they did an interview in Nuvo, didn't they, with all the DJs asking them if they liked it or not?
I think that was actually in the Indianapolis Star.
Or they need to start. Okay.
Yeah.
Letters.
I wasn't part of that interview.
Why not?
I don't want to go there, but long and short, the video concept with music is obviously nothing new. It's been a production thing for larger scale like artists and whatnot because it was cost prohibitive, and it also takes a lot more time to create videos and music than it does just to create remix tracks. And we focus with my brand Blend Nights on remixing, which is something that's
And that's blendnights.com?
Yes, correct. blendnights.com. And that's been around for 3 years.
3 years. So your main focus with blendnights.com is to create events that are
basically the concept started when I started DJing. I really enjoyed, I'm a little older than most. I grew up in the hip hop era. My
I feel
favorite.
like most DJs are older than most.
And in this market, well, there's a good reason for that because there's a lot of elements to actually being a sustainable DJ than there are just doing weddings. Club DJs have to understand how to maintain a crowd, keep a crowd, build a crowd, and that's why club owners you kind of see the same DJs that consistently have the gigs, especially we are a mid to major market. We have a lot of people, so.
Right.
But going back to the point about hip hop is, I grew up with the Run DMCs and the LL Cool J's and all those things, and they brought something new to the whole music scene that wasn't prevalent before. They kind of molded demographics and whatnot, and with that, I grew up rapping, knowing lyrics, liking lyrics, So later I became involved in the rave scene, a while back, whatever, and I've a little bit, except the elements I liked of it wasn't like the trance elements and the house elements. It was more the higher BPM like electros because it kind of has that funk to it where it's like a melodic driving sound.
Oh right, yeah.
So then I started taking hip hop lyrics and put them over that higher BPM, and it kind of created a new sound where hip hop. Yeah, exactly, and it creates a different vibe for a room because instead of having females being grinded on or danced on, it kind of created space to where they could move around, and that's kind of what I like because I'm kind of hyper, whatever. I kind of like that.
So it was. Do you feel like it was more appealing to people's younger selves when they were 14 or something and they were listening to Run DMC?
It's not necessarily that. It's just that typically EDM music was just repetitive beats, right? And typically your average club goer would get bored with that. Well, molding lyrics on top of those beats kind of developed a sound that was able to broaden the market base. And basically, the problem was, 3 years ago, when I was playing, I'd play. You ever heard Dead Mouse, like a Dead Mouse track?
Mm-hmm.
Of course you've heard Dead Mouse. Well, 3 years ago, Dead Mouse wasn't that known. But if I could put a Far East Movement track over a Dead Mouse track, people could maybe sing along to it. If I had the G5 song, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I believe so.
Of course you do. So anyways, long and short.
How does it go?
I'm not gonna sing. I'm not a singer.
G5.
But you know who Dev is? The Dev, the whole, you know the song? I know the song. I'm not gonna tell you.
How does it?
All right, this isn't karaoke.
Sorry.
But long and short, basically, if I
like
would,
a G5.
the G6.
Like a G6.
Yes, correct.
I know that.
So long and short, if I could put a radio track over an EDM beat.
Mhm.
It has a different sound, and it's very distinctive, and it's usually for a bigger room club, right?
Okay.
So my problem was, even with doing that, I came out thinking, okay, I need to show people that this Usher song is still the Usher song they're singing, so I would put it over an EDM track and make a video. So that's how Blend started, basically.
Oh, wow.
And it was based out of the concept, basically, to show people that, mind you, this is three and a half years ago, that EDM is a legitimate music, and it's not just for raves, it's not just for Vegas, it's for Midwestern clubs. So that's why I started doing videos, and now I'm a remix video artist.
So you were trying to get the females more into the music?
It's not...
To get the males to want to stay longer?
It doesn't take a genius to realize that clubs that have females are more successful than,
Right.
I mean...
Obviously.
It,
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, unless it's a gay club.
in the general population, correct.
I mean, a gay male club.
Right. Or a gay female club, also, they have those as well.
Well, I mean, but they would want girls, wouldn't they?
Which ones wouldn't want girls? Everybody wants girls.
That's true. Everybody should want girls. Now, I had a good question for you.
Hear me out. Like, the whole purpose of this concept wasn't to get girls in clubs.
Right.
The purpose of the concept was to develop a brand that was based on something that I actually love, which I actually love hip hop at 128 BPM,
Mhm.
which is different, So
Yeah.
I actually really enjoy that music. So.
Well, that's good. So it came from a pure place.
Um,
It came from a good, honest
it
place.
came from an honest passion, I would say.
Okay,
that.
that's cool.
Pure is an awfully distinct word.
Yeah, maybe it sounds right.
Right.
But
Yes.
I had a good question for you. Oh yeah. Well, you mentioned that you want people to look at this music like it is for the Midwest too. Now,
Okay.
well, remember you said
Yeah, for sure.
something
Yeah.
about it,
Yes.
Vegas.
Right.
People thinking this is just for Vegas, or this is just some sort of like sideshow act just for some other place.
Right.
And you want it to be something of a staple in the Midwest too,
Well,
an option.
once again, conceptually, when you think of a large room with lots of people and music,
Mhm.
you're gonna navigate towards, oh, this is a Vegas scene or LA scene, or and the thing is, like, I'm not trying to be Vegas or Chicago or New York here. I'm basically saying that we have, let's say, 100,000 people that go out to clubs consistently in Minneapolis, right?
Mhm.
There's no reason that we can't have a Vegas room or a New York room here when the room holds 500 people. And we've been
Right.
fortunate enough that we've sustained those numbers. But, did that make sense? Like,
Yeah,
we're not trying to be Vegas.
If there's a
obviously we
demand,
can.
right.
Like I
If
said,
there's the demand.
initially the concept came, from the fact that I felt like certain elements of EDM were going to grow, and I just so happen to like those.
Mhm.
Like, and when I say EDM, you think of trance music, you think of house music.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like those kinds of music, because those music, to me, those are more laid back, more, I'm more like, I have a concept on why people go to clubs, and I want to facilitate that with the music and with the brand that I have.
People want to go to have fun. And
It's
cut
more
loose.
it's more of an energetic, like,
Yeah.
like a funk thing. Like I love funk. I like hip hop. James Brown. If you don't like James Brown, like, you have no soul. Like, I love James Brown. Like that. But when you can make that same lip curl at 120 BPM as you can at 72, and that's the kind of music I like. We're just like, oh man, like you're just like. Oh,
So in a
sad,
way,
man,
it's
that
like
kind
you're
of music.
taking, this music that you listen to at 72 BPM, and you're taking that sort of excitement
And
that
making it
you
more
get,
more
and you're
club worthy, correct? It's
and
club
you're
worthy.
putting it
It's
into
Saturday night
120.
worthy. It's like, to me, like, to come to a club and listen to the radio, I'll loosely use the word artist, because but as that, like, I feel like I have an opportunity to, like, do something that's different, like, not only for indie, but for all of us, that's a little bit different, and we
Mhm.
can do it here. Indianapolis has so much talent on every musical front.
They really do. We
And
do. And
Having said that, on the record, like, I don't think being a DJ is being a musician, so don't get it twisted.
Okay.
I'm not comparing myself. I'm not comparing myself with the Russ Johnsons in Indianapolis. Like, you know who Russ Johnson is?
I don't know who Russ Johnson
You
is.
need to figure that out.
I don't get out much. I'll figure it out.
Yes.
Hi, Russ.
Yes. And so, yeah.
Well, I think it's really interesting how you are trying to provide something, and you're actually able to create something that's more unique, because you have that space that Indiana offers. People aren't expecting it to be a certain way like they would in Vegas or in New York City. And I just think that is something very specific about the Midwest, about Indiana, that we can capitalize on. Just like the same way with, my music, I can, do some hillbilly music, and then I can turn around and do some Shirley Bassey music, and just completely be as versatile as possible, and try to push some sort of creative boundaries just for myself, just because I want to, because there's really, at least this is the way I feel about it, there's really not much of an audience out there expecting me right now, at least in indie. I just feel like the perception in indie isn't very good for anything new.
Well, I mean, the word now is open format. All DJs are open format, which basically means that they can play anything, so to speak. But that still doesn't give, a DJ a green card just to play whatever they want. They still have a responsibility to their club and their own self to
Right.
But like, and that's what I was kind of alluding to earlier, was like, in a town like, or a city like Indianapolis, which I call the biggest town in the country, because you can't think about that in the country, like, long and short, like in an area like this, it's like originality isn't necessarily going to be rewarded greatly here, and that's why, but if you can like tweak it just a little bit and make it just a little bit different, which is what my goal was with my brand and what I do, there's success to be had here, because unlike most places in the country, we still have disposable income here, which is a lot of places we don't have that. So the means to enter a situation or a creative function like that still exists here. So
and that's the thing. Maybe it is a positive that we have that kind of space. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm kind of, I go back and forth on the indie music scene. I feel annoyed with it, and then I also feel excited by it because I can go out and I can sing at this place or I can sing at that place. But also at the same time, it's disappointing just because I feel like people don't want you unless you've already made it in Chicago or New York or Cali. And I think people oftentimes, they're shortchanging themselves. They're shortchanging what their scene could become, what entertainment could grow here, if they would just pay attention a little bit more.
We're honestly really spoiled here. I mean, like, if you think of a genre or an act, I mean, there's odds are that something in this city is happening with that. Obviously, it's not exploding. I mean, there's just not the market base to really explode, so to speak. Especially when, top 40 is always going to run a club. I mean, that's just common sense, But I mean, like, we have multiple burlesque troupes going on. I mean, we have.
Yeah, I've tried to join those, and it never works. Maybe because I try to do it off of Craigslist.
There's a promotion company here in Indianapolis that actually is a staple in the South by Southwest scene.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, like, there's the guys that have been doing this for a long time, like the certain guys. I don't want to name any names, but like, there's guys that have DJed professionally for 20 years in this city that have made a living off of DJing. So to say that there's no hope here, there's no market base here, no one likes music, it's completely ridiculous. I mean, we have professional promotion companies and DJs that do it really well, and have done it for decades here. So
right.
it's absolutely true. So it is true.
Sweet. How long have we been on? Hi.
About 13
13
minutes.
minutes?
15 minutes, yeah.
I was just checking.
How much time's left?
Are you getting tired of talking to me?
I gotta catch the jet to Vegas here in 15 minutes, so my limo's gonna be here. So
Whatever. It's 8:45.
Yeah.
Is your limo a white Hummer?
That sounds like a sexual joke. I don't like that very much. No. What? It's a pink Escalade, duh.
Pink Escalade. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
Pink's the new green, right?
I don't know. I don't think that the color pink is going to stop cancer anywhere, but that's me.
Well, law of attraction. The more you raise awareness, the more you make that reality. So.
I suppose.
And there's no money in the cure, right?
I just know a lady. I know a lady who. Look, we're live, okay? I'm sorry for my opinion, not really. But I know a lady who had breast cancer and she survived. And now she just gets harassed by survivors of breast cancer all the time. Come to this event, come to that event. buy these pink trash bags, buy this pink
Yeah.
pooper scooper, buy this pink whatever.
You know something really
Just
appalling?
today, it just-
Something really appalling? Are you a football fan?
I'm not.
You know the NFL is a non-for-profit organization? That's a true story.
Yes, I did know that. And
Isn't that
there's like
appalling?
a riot against it.
Just not gonna be right.
Because we could make how many millions in taxes?
How much can we make? I don't think we can make anything, honestly.
Maybe you're right. How much can the government take?
I love football though, so that's cool with me. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying that the solidarity of women who haven't had, who have survived breast cancer isn't powerful and isn't going to help a cure. I mean, I think that that's wonderful and I think that it is powerful. But I do think that there's a little bit of commercialization to it that I just don't trust, honestly. And maybe people just want to be left alone after they survive breast cancer. Does anybody ever think about that? Maybe they don't want having breast cancer to be their primary personality for the next 30 years of their life, or 50. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Well, the number one cause of death is heart disease.
And women, exactly.
Everybody has a heart. No, not in women, like everybody. Everybody has, well, women don't have hearts, so that makes sense. So that's true. You know, the third leading cause of death is accidents. Like, what color is accidents? We can start a campaign. We can
Invisible.
We can make that color.
Invisible ribbons. That's what
all
we
the
need
colors
for
taken, right?
accidents.
What's red, purple's taken. What's not taken? Green.
Olive green.
We can be magenta. No, magenta's taken too.
Magenta's taken.
Yeah. So fuchsia. Fuchsia. We can do
Fuchsia's taken.
fuchsia bands for car
Sure it
accidents
is.
and accidents.
You
Right.
need like cadmium red.
No, red's bad for orphan. Stop.
Red ribbon week.
Isn't red is like cancer, isn't it? No,
No.
red. Taylor Swift has that red campaign. What's that all about?
That's about her making money.
Well, yeah,
It's about the fact that she only has one lip color. It's red.
yeah, but she's blonde. She can do whatever she wants. She's sort of,
Screw her. She's tall too.
she's smart too.
I was thinking the other day about how much money she
Marketing
has.
genius.
And then I realized that she's like super tall. And
And she's blonde. There's that.
I don't want any part of ever being that tall. So I'm okay with her being as rich as she is.
Aren't you mad that she's blonde? Like blondes, like just run everything. It's not appropriate.
I'm not a fan of blondes usually. It's hard for me to make friends with them. That's
I'm
true.
blonde. We're friends.
Yeah, but you're just straight German.
That is true. I don't know how you know that.
I can just tell.
What does that mean?
Just tell. I knew it when you walked in. I was like, oh, here comes this germ.
Is there like a germ? Is that what you call it? A germ, huh?
Yeah, because you're built like real tall. I mean, you're not like
Oh, go on. I'm loving it. Go on. It's
your
flattering.
eyebrows are
Like,
bleached
oh man,
blonde.
those are ridiculous. I have to shave them every day. It's just retarded.
You shave them every day.
The guard, yeah, it's ridiculous.
They grow back immediately.
Pretty much, yeah. All my hair goes in my eyebrows and my head. That's where it all goes.
I think I'm kind of German. I've got a little bit of German.
You don't know?
I think I.
There's a joke in here that I'm not going to say. It's the most obvious joke ever. Anytime
Don't say
someone
that
says,
stupid jerk
yeah,
joke.
anytime they have the "I got something in me" joke, they're just like, "Ugh," 'cause you know, I'm not going to do that.
Clearly, there's nothing in me. Anyway. No, I'm mostly just Spanish.
It's true. There's something in her.
Whatever.
What else you got?
Editing.
Oh, I have a bottle of Coke.
Yeah.
What else are we going to talk about? Do you have a dog?
No, I'm fear of commitment. So pets. I love everybody else's pets and kids. I love them all. And kids and pets love me. I love theirs, but the commitment issue. Like,
So are you married?
I am not. What?
Yeah. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do actually.
Is your girlfriend? Is she afraid of commitments?
No, she's highly committed to me. That's why she won't go away. She won't go away. So yeah. So there's that.
Well, after spending probably about 40 minutes with you, I see all the reasons why she would leave.
Well, really? Why she would leave? No, she's not going anywhere.
I'm just kidding.
No, she.
I'm sure she'd never leave you.
She likes to cook, which is like ridiculous.
Really? Is she a good cook?
Yeah, she is. But here's the thing, like she's a good cook. Like she always tries to do Pinterest stuff, and,
Yeah.
and all I want is hamburger helper. I'm just like, I love hamburger helper. Like I think they should make a chain of hamburger helper restaurants. Like Noodles and Company.
I would go there.
Like they have that. Right? You walk up and there's like your sauce is here, your noodles here. You just grab your meat and it's like boom, boom, boom. They charge you $7 and they can do like new stuff.
That would be cool.
It would be. I don't know.
They have all the sauces that they have at Subway that you can add.
Oh, Subway's that's disgusting.
But just the sauces from Subway.
What? Like sriracha? Everyone likes sriracha now, right?
Yeah,
That's the hipster
I had
thing.
that today.
You have a hipster hat on, so I knew you like sriracha. Anyway.
Don't ever call me that again.
Why? What's wrong with hipster? It's
My
cool.
sister calls me that. It's so embarrassing.
Why is that embarrassing?
I have this hat on because my hair is dirty. That's why.
Is this an HD? Hopefully it's not, because everyone's gonna know you have dirty hair if that's the case.
I hope it is. No, you really can't see.
It's an HD.
You can't make us out that well. I mean, we look like people, but
Yeah?
yeah. So, New Year's Eve is coming up. You're DJing where?
It's at Skybar, 247 South Meridian. Correct.
247 South Meridian. Awesome.
And we're gonna drop 2,000 balloons. So it's a really,
Man,
really big
what
one.
color? All different colors?
All white, because you have to start fresh, so you kind of have to do it all
Oh,
white,
I
you know.
see. All
New
white.
Year, all white, you know, like fresh starts, you know.
White.
Half the people there break up that night, all the girls cry, it's how New Year's Eve works.
Mhm.
You know, but the good news is our drink prices
Just
are not
imagining a bunch of girls crying.
not
with
ours.
balloons.
That's what happens. It's just,
Seriously?
yes. New Year's Eve is like the biggest breakup night because everyone. gets
Because
broken up.
probably all the girls force their guys to go out with them, and the guys are just like, I'm just done. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of paying for this.
Why do you say that?
What?
Most people don't realize that it actually costs a guy money to take them out. Like they just think we just go out all the time. Like,
Yeah.
so it's good. You're an evolved species, women, that's for sure.
Boys are so stupid.
You made us that way.
Yeah.
Like one minute the game is, you know, you walk in, don't need nothing, you get everything, and then you guys flip it up and just give it to everybody. Now we don't know what the hell we're supposed to do. Every girl is like, I'm not gonna say slut, they're empowered now. So they're sexually empowered. So now we don't know what the hell to do because now we're just like, you know what I mean?
I can see that a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Social commentary 101 right there.
Mm.
But it's true.
Feminism.
But it's true, you know, like.
You said you want to talk about feminism.
I
and we are.
did not say I want to talk about feminism.
He did before we walked in the room. He said he wanted to talk about feminism and how he hates women.
It's not true. I love women. I do. I love them all. What's not to love? They're smart. They're sexy. They, you know. They
Well,
hold
some
the
of
key
them
to
are smart
humanity.
and some of them are sexy. Many people are just neither.
This conversation's going the wrong direction. I'll tell you right now.
Well,
Congratulations on
anyway,
getting me to admit to have a girlfriend in public. Then that's how it
well,
works.
I'm proud of you.
That's how it works. You can go to my Facebook for 2 years and not find any evidence of that. So that's pretty good.
Seriously?
Yeah, for sure.
She cooks for you and you don't, you need to be proud of that.
Well, I am in public, but or in private, but in public, I have to have an image that.
Oh, you're like,
says
I'm
I'm-
a DJ.
That, no, it doesn't say that. How's that go again?
That's how I would DJ. Just one, I just need one mic.
I don't,
One mic.
I don't like mics.
It's a song, not a song.
Oh, you mean Nas?
Yeah.
You're a hip hop girl, huh?
I know a little bit about it. I have some friends who are really into it. And I do love it, but I feel mostly just ambivalent towards it most of the time.
And that one of mine's a pretty important track though. Like I know a lot of people that like hip hop that don't know anything about that track.
Well,
It's actually a
I
nice
know
track.
the important things. I read a book about hip hop.
Oh,
Led me
okay, okay.
to the right tracks. Plus, the people I'm friends with who are into hip hop know the right tracks.
Okay.
So,
So you name a couple of tracks that you like.
I don't know anything.
I'll do the interview now. That's how we'll go.
Yeah, sure. Anything by Lauryn Hill, anything at all. Retrospect for Life, Common and her.
Common's a better actor than he is rapper, in my opinion.
You know, in that really, really famous song he has.
Oh, that one song by that one guy that.
The one,
Come on now.
seriously, it's like the anthem to hip hop. I used to love her. He sounds like he has a cold the whole time.
You
The whole time. I don't know what kind of mic he was using or if he really did have a cold. But I don't understand how that became such a hugely famous track. And well, I do because the lyrics and the concept, but he's so nasally. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's stuffed up. And then, what are some other? I really like Talib Kweli. A lot of people don't like how he raps. I really like Lupe Fiasco.
Do you like that Chicago scene then?
I guess I do, yeah. And I don't like Jay-Z at all, really.
Why? Why? That's interesting. I'm the interviewer now. Good. Let's say I flipped the script on you. Here we go. Why don't you like Jay-Z? What's up? Why?
He's just, well, his face. I don't like his face. Which he might not like mine either if you ever
Yeah.
saw it. just fair. He raps about the same things over and over and over again. And I know he's just now becoming a father, so he's just now got some new material, but to me, it's like, where's the depth of character? You've been in this for 20 years or something, and you're still rapping about drugs, like, and partying, and women.
So then you like Kanye then, since he changed his subject matter, right?
I do like him most of the time.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of insane.
How do you feel about his new shoe line that's almost impossibly expensive to buy?
I think that...
I'm doing an interview now. See it? Did I get it?
I think he's really upset because his mom died and he doesn't know what he's doing in his life, and he's just being as excessive and indulgent as possible.
Isn't he having a kid now like Jay-Z? So that
I think
fixes it,
that
right?
is also an indulgence of his personality, having a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that it's another form of branding. A next step in branding, because Jay-Z has a kid now. You know, we want to see these guys.
You think it's a pissing contest between Jay-Z and Kanye?
I think it's a pissing contest between Kanye and the world.
Yeah.
So, you know, all these people look at him and they might say like, oh, he doesn't know anything about life. And he's like, oh, I'm a dad now. Now I know about life.
I know College Dropout was like amazing. Like I used to wake up to that, like on my little CD alarm clock. I used to not ironically, good morning. Woo. I was the only person in the country who woke up to that bit. No, not the case.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I really like him. I really go for conceptual.
You just think he's cute. That's all there is to it. That makes sense. It's
Who,
all,
Kanye West?
yeah, it's all about
I do
image.
think he's cute.
It's all
I think he's a cute guy. I think his wife is beautiful. I mean, his girlfriend. I think their child is going to be gorgeous. I'm not sure how intelligent it's going to be, but...
So if you're Kanye and you had this struggle growing up, right, and now you're going to have this child with Kim Kardashian, right, how would you raise that child without the struggle, and when all you know is struggle? You can barely deal with money and wealth, you know, conceptually. How's he going to go about doing that? What do you think?
I guess I would... I mean, for me, I just drop it off at my dad's house.
You would just drop, you call it a baby it?
Yeah, because
You're
I
gonna
don't
be a hell
know.
of a mother.
Well, I guess it is a girl now, isn't it? It's been born.
You don't ever call a baby it. It's ridiculous.
No, if you don't know, I didn't know what minor baby. You don't want to call him it. Okay, say
Oh.
I had a son or something. I dropped him off at my dad's house, and then my dad.
You'd be like, have fun with it.
Yeah, you know,
away.
for the weekend, you're going to your
Yeah.
grandpa's. It's kind
You
of.
just drop it off at that
This is where we
parent's
came
house.
from, type thing. But
Now I'm just messing with you.
I suppose
I'm
I
just
would.
messing with you now.
Really?
Yeah, just messing with you.
That's fine. I really did have a good answer for it.
I think once you have 9 months to that thing inside of you, you won't call it it. You'll have other words for it.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be barren. I could
There'll be lots
not
of
able to
crying
have
and screaming
kids.
involved in that process. I
It's
assure
very
you.
possible. I have lots of nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
I can
See,
handle
the same concept I have with like pets and kids. Like I love everybody else's and they love me. I just like to, oh no, oh Matt, you're so sweet. I'm like, oh no, you're so cute. And then I go to the bar and I have a drink and I eat some wings and I go home. It's a good process. See?
Are the people enjoying the show, Robert?
Yeah.
They are.
People are like texting or talking right now.
Yeah,
wow.
we are.
People are actually watching. People are actually watching. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay. Anyway,
Act differently.
I'm just straight now.
Maybe I should quit saying so many horrible things. I know it's just the mood I'm in.
It don't matter at this point.
So what are
Well,
they saying? Like, oh
if
my
it
God.
makes any of
They
you
probably
feel-
think I'm a jerk. That's ridiculous. I
If
usually.
it makes any of you feel better, I flooded the toilet at work today. That was embarrassing. And I still can't find my hamster.
Oh, you still? Oh, yeah.
That's a weird combination.
Well, the toilet thing happened at work. The hamster is at my apartment. And I don't think it's alive anymore because it
Okay,
didn't
yeah.
eat the food I left out last night. And what else did I do today?
So you do have pets then?
Yeah.
Or
I do. I
or
have a
you had
dog.
pets,
I have a
okay.
dog and a hamster.
Odd combination. Do you have the wheel? Does the hamster like run around the wheel?
The
and
force
stuff?
field. I call it
Yeah.
the force field. I named an asteroid. My dog's named Luna.
So you like science also?
No, it's just funny.
Just to use the word asteroid, not like science, is kind
I
of
like science. I like to watch the Science Channel, but it's usually just the Doomsday Channel anymore.
Yeah, the best channel to watch is LMN. You ever heard of that?
Ellen?
They have all like the most evil gangster stories ever. You'll find out that all these evil gangsters, most of them are women. Like it's like crazy true story.
Oh, I have seen stories
like-
like that, and they just run the streets for like 30 years.
Well, the worst part, all those TV shows,
And they
like
stay
the
beautiful.
commentary goes like they say this much, and after the commercial they come back and they say the same thing halfway.
Mhm.
You're watching for an hour, and the show could be 10 minutes. They just keep repeating the same
Yeah.
stuff, but it's like really cool. Like you're just like, and all of them like, no, I have millions of dollars, right? I'm like, why don't they just stop, be done with it? But they won't stop because they're just too greedy. If I had $1 million, I would like,
Would you have
I wouldn't be here right now. I'll tell you that. No, but for real, if I had $1 million, I probably wouldn't be here. I'd be somewhere that has cool clubs like, LA.
Me
Vegas.
too. If I had $1 million, I'm just a minute. I would
See how I
be here
circled
either.
back to the thing before about the cool clubs? And I said that we have cool clubs here.
We do
But
have.
if I had money, I'd be
Yeah.
out of this motherfucker like right now. See what I'm saying? That's not right.
Absolutely.
See? Someone's full of shit on this table. One of us.
It's probably. Well, have we reached our time limit?
Yeah.
Are you ready to call it quits?
We have like 2 minutes, so I guess we have 2 minutes. I don't know.
We got
What
two- we
should
got
I,
2
what should I
minutes.
say?
What should
I
we-
plug something?
You want to play something?
Plug, like
Plug?
advertise or something. I guess if people
yeah.
are watching.
Plug away.
So blendnights.com, that's my brand.
Blendnights.com.
If you're watching this show and you're going out New Year's Eve, send me an email on Blend Nights, and I'll guest list you. You will get them for free New Year's Eve. 3 club, 2,000 balloons. We'll take care of you. So there's that. So once again, blendnights.com. Send me a message. Say you saw me on this show, and we'll guest list you New Year's Eve. So that's like a save you some money or whatever.
Yeah, save you some money.
Twitter or anything? Yeah, Twitter or anything?
Twitter.
We're on Twitter. It's Blend Indie on Twitter. Facebook, it's Blend Indie on Facebook. Matt Allen on Facebook. You'll find it. We're all over the internet. No Instagram though, because I'm too lazy for that. But everything else is good.
Matt Allen, very nice gentleman, great DJ, trying to do something different in indie. Julianna Gold, thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful evening.